So next topic is generic data source or custom data source by using RSO to R SBAW. So we can create the generic data source. Generally, whenever we get any requirement from the business that is not suitable for BA content data source, then we will create the custom data source. Based on this, we will create the generic data source based on the derivatives table view and info set function model. So how we will, so for example, you will get requirement, create a generic data source based on the table, based on the table. And one more requirement, based on the multiple tables, then create a view, create generic data source based on the info set. Create generic data source based on the function model. So we'll see one by one how we will create generic data source based on the table, how we will create the generic data source multiple tables. That means based on the view, how we will create the generic data source based on the info set function model. So this table, you can access table SC11R, SC16 or SC16N. SC11 info set scheduled. So SC37 we can access. So now we'll see how we will create one generic data source based on the table. So let me log in the system. So there is a T code RSO2. See, here you can see T code RSO2. So here you can see maintain generic data sources. Transactional data source we can create, master data attributes we can create, text data source also we can create. Okay, this is the create and change and display. So now we are going to create the new data source. So based on your requirement, you can create transactional or master data attributes or text. For example, if you want to create text data source, then you need to select this option. Then I will select this one. Okay, just create it. So here, So this mm you can select here or else you can select here also. SAP R3 and you can click on mm. Where is the mm? Now double click this. Okay, now here what is our table name? We make it. We need to enter it. See, basically here extra structure is blank. Once I save, automatically extra structure will generate. See, observe it. Once I save, see here packet. It is asking package. So in the real time, we need to give the packet. Where you will create the package SC80 level, you can create it. Okay, as of now, I'm not moving to quality and production because this is the demo system. So I will create local object. Even in the real time also, you will create local object. Then it is not possible to move to another system. You need to save under the package. In the real time, mostly it will be like this. GBW and save it. And saving. But we don't have any. So we don't have any request, but we don't have any system, even though I'm collecting it. So real time, we will collect like this. So it will be very meaningful and save it. See, under my tier, it is creating. So and save it. Now it is saved and you can check into the transport request number as well. /o SC01. There you can see the. See here. Now you can see your data source name and also your table. Extra structure would be there. Okay. This is only 848, right? Generated. This is only generated. Okay. So what is the structure of this? You can see whatever tables you selected, whatever the fields you selected from MEKT, that fields came automatically. We did generate, system only generated. That is the way it is in the disable mode. Okay. So once we create, we need to test whether it is working or not. Okay, you can click display field list as well. So you can see this option. Okay. So I saved under the package only. Now you can see this package as well. This package as well you can see I given GBW. So it won't support for Delta. As of now it is not supporting for Delta. Once it is tick mark is there, then it will support for Delta. So if you don't have any checkbox, then it is not supporting for Delta. Okay, let's see in the next classes how we will implement the Delta under. So now I created the generic data source and whether it is working or not, I need to check it. So this is the way also you can go to RSA3. See here, automatically it came to the, see transaction code RSO2 only, but I can able to check whether it is working or not in the RSA3 level. Yeah, it is working. It is showing records means that means it is working. How many records are there total? You can execute and check again. See, 2,80,000 records are there. Okay. See, 2,80,000 records are there. And then if you want to see, then click on ALB grid. This is very important. This is ECC or S4 activity. So in this way, we need to check it in RSA3 level. And directly I can go to the by using RSA3 also for this T code. Okay. This is the material. This is the language of this material. And you can see this is short and medium description. And what is this SL? You can go and check it. What is the language of SL? This one. Slovenian. Okay. So different languages are there. Here EN means English. English. EL Greek. This is D German. Danish. Czech, Catalan, Bulgarian, Arabic, Afghanistan. So like this, we having different languages. And this is French, huh? French. So like this, we have it. Or else you can go directly here and copy this RSA3. No RSA3 and executing. So this is both are same only. Now I need to replicate this data source into BW. First login BW, I already logged in. Okay, last step. So I will go to RSDS decode. Okay, /n RSDS decode. So now you can see this is the T code, RSDS T code, and you can enter your data source name. This is my data source name, right? So you need to select the system as well. Click here and replicate data source, or else Control Shift F2. Control Shift F2. Control Shift F2. And see, that means it is replicated. Replication means this data source is available on the BW system. Go to RSA1. And you search for your data source. I am going to find under the modeling. Enter your data source name and select this data source checkbox. Otherwise, it won't come. Click on this. So here we have a search button. So here you can see this is completely disable mode. So here you can see not equal symbol, emotion. So we need to double click and activate it. Go to change mode. This is the pencil symbol and change the data source. Then activate it. So now it will change it in the active version like that. So executable and active version came. So how many fields are there? You can compare with the source system. Go back. Now, if you want to load data into info package and PSA, then you can create PSA. So I'm creating info package. So in the extraction tab, no need to select any option because we are not loading data from the flat file. We are loading data from the SAP ECC. And you can go to processing. See, we are loading data to PSA. This means processing. We are loading data from ECC to PSA, only for PSA. That means update. So we are loading via full update, not delta. So delta means what? Whatever newly created record in the source, any record is modified in the source, that is meaning delta. Full means what? Complete historical data. How many records are there in the table? You make it a table, all records will come. Now click on start. That means start data load immediately. The data records will come from the source immediately. So see, data was requested means once you click on start, the data was requested. Now you can go to the monitor. See, the records are coming. How many records are there? Total 2 lakh something are there, right? So until comes a record, just to refresh it. That's it. Can wait for 1 or 2 minutes. You can have a cup of tea and then come back. It will be completing. Like this, see, data load completed. See, this means it is completed. Green color button means it is completed. There was no issues. It is full update, total records, your name, and you can system name, data source name, application name, and you can go to details as well. Request and extraction. Okay, now you can see these many packets are arrived to the BW as well. So this is the way we'll load it into BW. Okay, till here you can. And this data source load, you can load to the info object, like ZDDS and make it right. I want to load this data into zero material text. So this is the text, right? Material is a master data. Master data means when you can say master data, when you have attributes or hierarchy or text, then this is a master data. If you don't have attributes, if you don't have hierarchies, if you don't have text, then this is not a master data. So for this material, we're having three. So then this is a master data. Now what I wanted to load text and right click on this text and click transformation. What is my data source name? You need to select this option and then give it. See, this is text only. We are not loading attributes text and RKF access as output. We are loading only text. So here you need to select Matnar is material 18 length and here also length 18. So this is the key and this is the medium text. What is the medium text? So I'm selecting this one 40 and you can give this as well, or else you can give same to activate it. See, the transformation activated successfully. Now you can go and you can search for your transformation, or else you can create. So this is the so many created. So this is what we created this one. Right click and create DTP. See, while you are creating DTP, it will show you multiple things. So just click on this list. What is our data source name? This one. I am selected my data source name. Now it is came flow from data source to here. Now I'll execute. Okay, might be data load will fail. We'll see what is the issue. Executing, and now the data is coming from PSA to our info object. PSA to T table will fail. So what is the reason it is fail? You can check it. Expand the data bracket and go for only red bracket. So now you can check what is the issue. See here, language key is initial. See, this is terminated. This is not important. Here you can check. This is also not enough. On data itself wrong only. This is like material data record as it. So in this case, how we'll fix it? Delete this request from here. Then go back to our DTP. What is our DTP? Not this one, last one. And go to edit DTP, go to update tab. Now you can select fourth option and activate it. So we faced the issue, that is the reason we went to error handling. By using error handling, we can handle the any issue. Two packets has been completed. 2 packets are there. 3 packets has been completed. Now I can rest, refresh. 4 packets completed. Final packet. See, all are completed. Now I can go and check it. So here it will take you to the next screen. So we don't want to keep that one. Here we need to delete it. Whatever we loaded, that we are deleting. See here, how many records came? 2,18,000 records came. Okay, like this, you can create the generic data source based on the table. So you can do homework as well. So I given like, based on the MAKT, right? You can create based on the KNM1. Okay, you can create based on the TW1. Okay, you can create based on the Mahara table. You can create based on the LFA1. Okay, you can create based on the BSEC as well. You can create based on the, you can try it. So definitely it will throw error for BSEC and it won't work. Why it won't work, we'll see next class. Okay, you try it, okay? It won't work. Okay, thank you.